So I just started out when I was about 7, playing with the local under-10 team, and just from there then the interest grew, you know. And I suppose obviously again having the influence of parents who were encouraging me to play hurling, that was obviously a huge motivational factor. Coming from a family background that was hugely involved in GAA down through the years, uncles and all that, were heavily involved with GAA, so that obviously they're a huge influence, your close family, and then your friends, and I suppose obviously coaches then throughout the club as you grow older, they obviously had a huge influence on my career. You always remember your debut for Cork senior hurling team, you know, and I suppose it's just the sense of a Munster hurling championship and being able to run out in a Cork jersey is, you know, it's huge, you know. I suppose again, you growing up, you follow the Cork teams, you know, and there's always that buzz around the Munster Championship, and I suppose being able to go for the first round of the Championship and to be really involved in it, you know, and really get a sense of the occasion, I think that's obviously the highlight for me, you know. I suppose you try and emulate the players down to the years. I suppose the last couple of years I've been, you know, midfield has been my position, and Cork have some phenomenal midfielders down to the years. I suppose obviously Jerry O'Connor was an icon in Cork, you know. Tom Kenny, that midfield partnership were excellent down to the years. But I suppose you throw back to the 80s with John Fenton, like, you know, top quality hurlers, you know, and you know, it's going to be hard to reach the same level that they were at, but certainly it's in the mould of those players, you know. So over the past decade, you'd have to, you know, Henry Sheff and Tommy Walsh are obviously the standout names, but I think from the younger generation, I suppose Joe Kenny is a phenomenal forward, like, you know, and it's hard to kind of get forwards of his quality, you know, and they're rare and far, you know, it's hard. Players like them are hard to come by, you know, but he's certainly the standout player at the moment coming through. We all get on well, I suppose. Look, some people are very outgoing and you know, they have a great personality, but I suppose Steve McDonald's a character, you know, he's always kind of messing, but no, I wouldn't say there's any player I wouldn't sit beside, but you know, people have their own routines, their own seating arrangements or whatever, but I suppose Steve McDonald is always, you know, he's a very outgoing person, and he's always full of, you know, he's always having the crack and stuff, so, but coming up to a big game, you know, you need to kind of take a step back, and I suppose, but I wouldn't say there's any player on the panel that I wouldn't sit beside.